Welcome back to Dive Time Dota, Fastcasting the International 2016. We're here with Evil Geniuses versus the Wings Gaming in the upper bracket finals, best of 3, game 1.
Yep, EG working its way through the upper bracket. Wings working their way through the upper bracket. Now, something's got to give.
Usually happens every matchup in an upper bracket.
Yeah, at least in the finals, yeah.
Well, one team has to give.
Yeah, one team has to give. But these two teams, they went into the main event and they both won 2 quarters in the semis, 2 best of 3 series. So best of 3 here to determine who gets that sweet berth into the grand finals for the big moolah.
Yeah, both of them have been performing really well. EG won last year, and the Wings are a wild card. It's kind of a beautiful juxtaposition.
Yeah, this is a very good. I think EG and the Wings were both kind of favorites of announcers and stuff. So I think it's not too surprising to see these teams in the upper bracket finals.
We have an anti-mage for Fear. That's pretty nice.
Interesting. Not too popular of a hard carry in this tournament, but still effective. I know he has some records of most last hits in the tournament, anti-mage. So.
Some compendium records there.
Yep. And Enigma's last pick for Wings. Wow. Okay. So let's see. Wings kind of goes geared towards early, I'd say. Timbersaw putting out the magic damage. Razor's going to be online pretty early.
Wings has a hell of a wombo combo, and then the Rubik wild card. Of
which wombo combo? Yeah,
Black hole into Tidal.
Or Ravage
with
Black Hole.
With the Razor ult going and Timbersaw Chakram.
You're right. Yeah, it's good. It's good team fight chemistry, and it also gives them early game line up against the anti-mage who's going to farm late, the Weaver who's going to farm late, and then the rest of EG doesn't put out a lot of damage, so I give the edge on the draft to the Wings.
Early game.
Of the Wings. Well, yeah, no, I give them early game, but I also think if you have early game, if you have a big edge early game,
you win at 30 for sure.
I think you are likely to win the game. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it to Wings. I mean, and Wings, that's been their MO. They've played early game lineups and won around the 30 to 40, 30, 35 minute mark, I think. There's First Blood, the IO and the Sand King, which I didn't think was gonna be a formidable duo. Team up and find the Enigma in the jungle. So that's good for EG, getting the First Blood. However, I'm not sure we're gonna see a lot more of that chemistry work. A little bit of a dive there, nothing in top.
AM had some IO tether. Bring whatever tower damage back.
But so far, a pretty quiet early game. We're 5 minutes in. There's only that First Blood.
Not even First Blood.
Well, that's the Second Blood.
No? Oh.
Yes. Yeah, the First Blood was on the Enigma. And he's been enjoying safe lane farms, interestingly. Natural born off lane. The gank comes in on the Razor in the off lane, but again, there's not enough damage. It looks like there's a lot of action top, but not a lot of, well, relatively speaking, but not enough damage to really finish anyone off. Let's see if that changes, but I don't think it will for a little bit. A rotation comes top now, it's 4 EG top, and they get the Rubik, and the kill is on the anti-mage, so that's a good rotation. Well, Wings responds with a smoke of their own, and they go on the anti-mage. All his support's left, but the IO saves him, or at least discourages the Timbersaw from going. Meanwhile, EG gets the Rubik again in the bot lane. It's 3-0 now. So,
early game predictions completely wrong.
Yeah, as things settle down here, let's take a moment to reflect on the fact that we thought Wings had early game in the bag. I mean, I don't think EG's lineup, or EG's lead is insurmountable at this point. So that's another Rubik kill, 4-0. The Ravage is committed in the mid lane. Wings gets the tower, but
oh, they got Sand King.
And they got Sand King too? Okay, I didn't see the Sand King go down. Might have been
so
in the tree or
fast.
something. Look at all the wards up for EG.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, there were 2 more just a moment before I said that.
That's good vision for both games.
12 minutes now, and Timbersaw's top of the charts, not too surprising. Sand King doing his best to farm up, but there's a gank onto the Enigma, who's aggressively jungling in the Dire jungle.
What is surprising is Sand King has higher net worth.
Yeah, so that's 3 deaths on the Rubik, that's 2 deaths on the Enigma. It's mostly just coming the way of supports. I don't think any supports has really gone down. Big dive bot. Weaver gets a kill on the Rubik, but then loses his own life. Animage also falls.
I don't think they're worth it.
Wings response. Wings got enough defense there that they pushed back. And
It was a 2-2, but EG lost their 2 hard carries.
yep.
Black Hole was effective first time it showed up.
There you go. So 9-3 now, EG. And how are the towers? We got a game from the mid. Timber moves on the IO. Tanking defense. The Ravage comes and finishes off the IO. And covers the escape. So that's another gang for Wings.
Rubik tether.
Oh, Sand King goes in on the, I think it was Razor.
Nothing came of it.
Nothing came of it. Directed camera says not interesting anymore. I mean, leave. Okay, back to looking at towers. Wings has all theirs. EG down all their tier 1s. But EG does get a kill on the Timbersaw.
Animage went down though.
Went down on the bot lane, I guess. EG rotates bot now instead of defending top. Looks like they're going to give up this tier 2. They do.
I'm pretty sure Animage was in that fight with Timber actually. He used his Monoblade.
So, EG has 2 outer towers left. Tier 2, mid and bot. Even though Wings is down 5 kills,
They have both the net worth and XP somehow.
they have the early game. So all that concern we had about predicting wrong, well, there's another tier 2 down. So Wings getting it done. EAG gets their first tower. It's in the bot lane. There's a little bit of jungling going on. That's definitely a Battle Fury on the AM. I don't know when he got it, but he got it now. Alright.
Lincoln's on Weaver too, that's fast.
Yeah, those are the critical items for these 2 cores on EG, but I don't think AM's going to get enough time to spend with his Battle Fury to make it worthwhile. And Weaver probably is going to be able to get control by stuns on Wings. Speaking of Wings, they smoke into the Dire jungle and they get a Skywrath.
Is the Lincolns that good on Weaver? There are not that many point target spells coming out of Wings. Which might make it good for like the Rubik Steel or
Enigma,
something.
Rubik, Tide, and
Tide
Leash.
doesn't have a
Yeah,
point
Gush.
target. Doesn't
Do
it
not
target
doubt me
ground too?
about Tide. No. You haven't done it. So I think it's still the first item you get on the Weaver, but I don't think it's going to be enough unless Sand King is really there to just skewer anyone who tries to fuck with Weaver. I think they got to work together. So otherwise, I don't see a lot of disable from EG to protect that Weaver once anything pops. EG gets a very deep Enigma. I think he was warding.
Smoked in for it. There was no way out.
Oops. Does he have his blink? Yes. As you would expect, the Ravage comes out here on the AM. Ooh, the AM gets caught farming.
That's a
Even,
roach.
yeah, even though EG has vision in their jungle, Wings able to get a pick up on the AM. And then move that into Roche. So the kills are coming back for Wings slowly but surely. The tower or the map dominance is absolutely there. I think they just need to put some vision down and then the slow siege can start. Unless EG feels like they're online and are going to try to push. But I don't... The AM threatened a little bit in the top lane, but he's going to back. Wings takes that Q as a chance to smoke down mid. They move in the secret shop and pick up a IO. And that's going to be all the ganks, but they will start pushing the tier 3, and the defense isn't there. I don't know if they don't have TPs or something, but they're starting to show up that AM's ratting tier 1s.
Tier 2.
Well, he just got a tier 1. He was moving tier 2s. The defense ends up being enough, though, for EG. They discourage Wings out of continuing to push. The Wings did get the tier 3. Big skewer initiates the fight, but Skywrath goes down for EG, so... Sand King biting off a little more than his team could chew there. And wow, yeah, those graphs look pretty linear.
The stats, if you just looked at the map and the score, you would think it would be a much closer game. The Wings are just dominating. Almost secretly.
Yeah. Took me a second to figure out what you meant by look at the map and the score. Score says EG and map says Wings. So of course, thought you looked at the graphs. And then you see that. It's Wings all the way. You can keep your early game kills. I don't need them. You can kill our Rubik 3 times in the first 10 minutes. No big deal. So, Wings not on the dire side of the map, interestingly. I would have thought they would have tried to stop the AM from farming a little harder. Here is Wings moving into the dire jungle though. And Radiant seems to have saw all of it. So there's not going to be a gank. Razor does some chip damage on the rack. The Ravage comes in, BKBs, Black Hole, big Black Hole catching a lot. And EG's losing some heroes here. Wings doesn't lose anyone. Razor almost dies, he gets back and I think he gets earned. And now, yeah, EG's in control. They just lost the Sand King, they just lost their mid racks.
GG is coming out soon. EG bought 3 BKBs before that fight, and they still lost it.
Yeah, I mean, BKB, that's the item you want to get. But it's not going to be enough. I mean, even without the Black Hole, there it is, yeah. So EG not able to get their later game team online. Not enough time fought for the AM and the Weaver to counter this in-your-face strat by Wings. Their trademark.
Constant winning.
Yeah. Yeah, only a little dip around 12 minutes.
And I lost a few kills there.
Yeah.
Okay, that was game 1. Come back for game 2. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.